Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today, we got another college basketball slate we're going to be going over. We're looking at 3 different plays. But before we get into the video, before we get into the recap of yesterday, you guys know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and you can turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. You can also follow us on our social medias at Bets Earl on Twitter, at Earl Sports Bets on Instagram, and we have a Discord chat. The link to that will be in the description below as well. All right, let's head into our recap. We went 2-1 yesterday. The only team to not get the job done was Michigan State. It is what it is. Sometimes plays just don't go the way you were expecting it, and yeah, Michigan State just didn't look good yesterday. But we did come back and we did win the next 2 games with Navy, our best bet of the day, getting that job done. It actually went down to -3 at one point, but the -4 still cashed. They won 66-58, got the 8-point win. And then Oral Roberts, we were good by halftime. I think they were up 20 at halftime, and they won by a lot. So 36 points. Yeah, they took care of business. Good game there for Oral Roberts. So we went 2-1 yesterday, 253 and 241 and 5, 51.2% so far this season. It's not terrible. So let's continue to try to raise that number up for March Madness, and let's get right into the games for today. We have 3 plays, and they actually start at 8:30. We have 3 later games for tonight. We're going to be starting. We have 2 games in the SWAC, actually. So we're starting with Texas Southern and Alabama A&M, 7.5 point spread. No money lines quite yet, but keep an eye out for those. Texas Southern coming in 10-8, 7-3 in the SWAC, coming in on a 3-game winning streak versus Alabama State, Arc Pine Bluff, and Mississippi Valley State. 3 of the lower teams in the conference. Alabama A&M coming in on a 4-game losing streak versus Prairie View, Alabama State, Alcorn, and Southern. So the way I'm looking at this game is I think this is a nice little bounce back spot for Alabama A&M. They are 5-1 at home, so they play much better at home. So I really like this Alabama A&M team at home here. So I think they're going to cover the 7.5 point spread, and keep an eye out for the money lines, because I may want to sprinkle maybe a 1% play on the money lines. So keep an eye out there. I think it'll be probably around a plus 250-ish, plus 275-ish range for that money line. So I have no problem taking Alabama A&M on the money line, but my model has them losing by 1.7 points, but I can see some value there. But we're looking at Alabama A&M plus the 7.5 points versus Texas Southern. Next, we have Jackson State taking on Arc Pine Bluff. Jackson State coming in 8-5, a perfect 8-0 in the SWAC. They are coming in on an 8-game win streak. Their most recent wins to Mississippi Valley State, Grambling, Southern, Alcorn, and Arc Pine Bluff. Arc Pine Bluff coming in 3-19, 2-11 in the SWAC on an 11-game losing streak. Versus teams like Texas Southern, Prairie View, Southern, Alabama A&M, Alabama State, and Jackson State. Looking at this game, I feel like this is just one of those games now we're getting a lot of line value because these 2 teams are on opposite streaks. We're going to be taking Arc Pine Bluff here at plus 8.5. I like them to keep it close. I'm not saying they're going to win because obviously the last 11 games prove they can't really do that. But I like Arc Pine Bluff to keep it somewhat close and cover the plus 8.5 point spread. Plus we're getting plus money on it, so I like it. All right, and our final matchup of the night, we have Arizona taking on Oregon. 4.5 point spread, minus 195 for Oregon, plus 170 for Arizona. Arizona coming in 17-8, 11-8 in the Pac-12, riding a 3-game win streak versus Washington State, and USC. Oregon coming in on back-to-back wins. They're 16-5, 11-4 in the Pac-12. They're coming off of wins versus Stanford and Cal. And for this one, once again, we're going with the dog. I think this is going to be a day of barking dogs. And this one, we actually have a money line we could take as well. My model has this as a 2 point uh, Arizona win. So I like Arizona plus 4.5 and the plus 170 money line. So we'll be taking Arizona here on the money line as well as the plus 4.5 line today versus the Oregon Ducks. All right, let's quickly go over our plays for the day. Then we're going to head on out for this video. We have Alabama A&M plus 7.5, Arc Pine Bluff plus 8.5, which actually looking at Arc Pine Bluff, they're 3-19, but they're 11-10 against the spread. Just keeping that in mind. And then finally, we have Arizona plus 4.5 and the plus 170 money line versus Oregon. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel down below if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at All Sports Bets. But that's going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe as always. And let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in college basketball today. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.